What is up? Um, this is probably going to be the last update that I do for this character before I completely uninstall and delete the game entirely. Uh, the game state that it's in right now is pretty shit. It is. There are too many minions that have one-shot mechanics at a lower level, and it's not fair to the player at how much the player loses for every one-shot. So there are still way too many overpowered minions at a lower level. So there really is no room to progress anymore in the game. I have hundreds of hours played, and there's still so much of the game that I'm just not gonna be able to experience. And where I'm at with it is, it has me feeling like anything that I do from this point just doesn't fucking matter anyway. So yeah, I'm just kind of tired of it, and I'm probably gonna just end up deleting the game entirely because the state it's in right now is pretty shit. But these are the changes that I did make. I ended up grabbing the Explorer armor just so my charms will no longer use any charges. And if the charms use no charges, then you will have uptime on your charges if you get ignited or you get bled or you're affected by poison. It will proc the charm, and when the duration of the charm is over, if you get ignited, bled, or poisoned again, still has charges, therefore the charms will go off again. So that was probably the main change that I made to it. Everything else is still the same. I still have the same shield, I have the same amulet, I have the same helmet, I have the same weapon, the ring, the gloves. I did make some passive tree changes to it. So I started turning all of the defense into offense also. So since I have the shield and I have block, I'm getting increased damage per my chance to block from lay siege. And then I also anointed on my amulet up here offensive stance, which is still increased damage per block, which stacks with each other. Right now the character is sitting at 75% block, so at 75 and 75% increased damage. I have all of my element taken care of, so I don't get frozen, which was the main part. I do have reduced shock duration, uh, and reduced freeze duration and stuff, but I did find out that with these element nodes that you could run around in tier 15s and not get frozen, which was the big part. And then the charms are for the damage over time, to which I still also have Heartstopper, Burning Ground and stuff like that take less damage, or Chaos Ground, you take less damage. Everything else is still all defenses, enhanced reflexes, bestial skin, all for the evasion, um, stun recovery. Uh, the offensive damage nodes that I did grab are Jack of all trades. I have Lightning Rod. I have Flash Storm for the lightning penetration, and then the lightning damage will roll twice. And then I came over here and started increasing the magnitude of my shocks and my chills. And then I have some cold and lightning penetration, just so I can get the shatters. That's about it. The build is mostly all defenses anyway. And then I ended up specking over here to Resolute Technique, so I'm able to run evasive mods on the Waystone. Um, Other than that, everything else is still pretty similar. Got the 75% block chance. The charms are still Grand Spectrum to get some life This one just has magnitude of elements. This one has magnitude of shock. This one is more life, and then I'm running one spectrum that gives me spirit. Other than that, I have all three heralds running. I have an ancestral totem for single target DPS, charge infusion for endurance charges, and then wind dancer for the extra evasion. So the build's pretty simple. It is. You just run around and blow everything up. So if I come in here into this abyss, which, you know, it's just a regular tier 15 map that has an alk on it, has the monsters are evasive. Pretty much just run around and blow stuff up. And that all comes from like the heralds and how the heralds synergize with each other to get the explosions. The corpses that are not being exploded turn into poison clouds, and that's because of the corpse weight. Getting rid of corpses on this build is pretty important because you don't want to have to deal with corpses exploding around you and all types of other nonsense. So when they turn into the poison clouds, they will break armor. When armor gets broken, you gain an endurance charge, which does nothing without charge infusion. And charge infusion will give you 15% more defenses per when you consume the endurance charge. So shatter takes care of a lot of the corpses, and you only need to chill them with this ring to get a shatter, which is another great way to just clear corpses. And the corpses that don't get shattered turn into a poison cloud, which will start breaking armor. And as you can see right here, when the armor gets broken, I was hoping to get some damage charges. But yeah, this is pretty much all you do, is you just run around and blow stuff up. But my entire goal for building tanky was to finally get a level 100 character, and I'm to the point to where I've spent too many fucking hours in this game that it just doesn't even matter anymore. I don't want a level 100 character anymore. There's still so much of the game that I haven't experienced. I haven't done the Pinnacle of Flame or the Infiltration or the Val Incursion. Don't know what the fuck those are. I'm probably not going to be able to experience those, so fuck whatever those are. Those don't matter. And then there's a whole bunch of other things within the game that I still haven't done or experienced, so I'm not really going to be able to talk to anyone about it because I've never done it and I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. So that shit's just going to go out the window. But yeah, I don't know why they're so fucking strong. They shouldn't be. But I guess that's just what the developers came up with for some fucking reason. Just one-shot mechanics in tier 7s and 6. Because I guess that was a good idea and it fucking makes sense, maybe? I don't fucking know what they were thinking. But yeah, that's the little update. I'm probably just going to quit this game and go back to playing Warframe or something. Because in its current state, it's pretty shit right now.